Would you like to do the honors, sweetheart?
Sure. You have the right to remain silent.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at memorable and iconic moments from everyone's favorite cop drama. Warning, some dinner-related spoilers will ensue.
You still on it?
What did you say?
Number 10. The Reagan Family Dinner. It's always a bonny time at the Reagans. In this dinner scene from season 12, the Reagans celebrate St. Patrick's Day with a classic toast, which is a beautifully appropriate toast for the Irish-American Reagans.
Wait, why are none of you Reagan boys named Patrick? I thought that all Irish families had at least one Patrick.
Plus, the scene included a neat tidbit of Reagan lore. Aaron was almost named Patrick. Since the Reagans got a girl instead, she was named after a famous Ireland phrase, Aaron Gabra, or Ireland forever.
Yeah, not us. It was her.
Oh, if I was a boy.
This sweet nod to their humble Irish roots made this weekly Sunday dinner truly something special. It is particularly heartwarming as this episode was the 250th for the series.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Number 9. Frank stands by Sarah. One of the most tragic character backstories got its resolution thanks to Frank. Sarah Grand had watched her whole family murdered by convict Donald Berry when she was just 7. Now, Donald Berry reached out to her through the restorative justice program, claiming to be a changed man who found God.
I got a letter from prison yesterday. From him.
Frank, still haunted by the case, is deeply skeptical.
I do not think you should take him up on it.
Still, he supports Sarah by going with her to meet with him for closure. Sarah ends up rejecting Barry's redemption and plea for forgiveness and asks Frank to attend her wedding. This was yet another kind act from noble patriarch Frank Reagan. Number 8. Erin's big decision. Erin's increasingly worsening clashes with her boss, District Attorney Kimberly Crawford, had been a key part of season 12. Crawford's reluctance to convict supposedly non-violent offenders was one of several policies that had rubbed Erin the wrong way.
And I'm not going to prosecute non-violent offenders no matter how disrespectful you get at your podium, and that is that.
Complicating things was Anthony encouraging Erin to run for DA, as well as her father's own interference. The optics of the police commissioner's daughter as the DA, however, would not be good, and Erin knows it.
But you made it impossible for me to talk about the issue with Crawford without her seeing me as the commissioner's daughter.
By the season 12 finale, however, Erin overcomes her fear and announces she will be running for DA. After years of speaking truth to power, she would finally be making a difference in the administration of justice.
I'm throwing my hat in the ring for DA.
All right.
Number 7. Linda's return. This storyline from season 1 was a nail-biter. Danny's attempts to prosecute Peruvian drug lord Salazar leads to his wife Linda getting kidnapped by his men.
You know what? I think I forgot my wallet.
Salazar's crew kidnap Linda and threaten to kill her if Danny testifies to the drug lord's crimes. Fortunately, the team manages to track the dealer down, and Danny rescues his wife before harm befalls her.
Okay, baby. It's all right.
With Linda safe, Danny is able to testify against the drug dealer after all, and even finds out that the prosecutor for the case had been bribed by Salazar. Mercifully, Linda was unharmed, and the family welcomed her gratefully back safe and sound.
I'm really glad to see you, Mom.
You said it, kid.
Number 6. Frank's graduation speech. Frank Reagan's dignity and morality serve him well in this moment from the season 4 finale. Planning on delivering a speech to the year's police graduates, Frank proposes to test out his speech to his family.
If it's okay with everybody, I would like to practice my speech.
Though his family teases him over his usual pomposity, what follows is an earnest, sincere speech by one with a clear passion for his line of work. This well-articulated discourse sums up the trials and tribulations of police work neatly, without descending into trite sentimentality.
But your most valuable weapon will always be the bond you share with your fellow officers.
It is definitely one of Frank's best moments in illustrating the importance of both his career and the thin blue line.
Good day. Good luck.
Number 5. Baez becomes a mom. Hopeful beginnings arising from dark tragedy is a common theme in the show. In one heavy case, a pregnant woman is caught in an explosion after criminal Arturo Munoz plants a bomb to prevent her from testifying. Although the woman dies, her baby survives.
We were able to save the baby. A beautiful baby girl.
Unfortunately, her family does not wish to take on the baby, so Danny's partner, Detective Maria Baez, offers to adopt her.
Well, she's very lucky. Because you're going to make one hell of a mom.
Baez has always been portrayed as career-focused, so her wanting to become a mother shows the softer side of her character. We even see Baez and little Elena in season 13, which is very much welcome. Definitely one of the more heartwarming moments in the series.
I'm here for you.
I know that.
Number 4. Frank's wedding toast. Frank's speech-making prowess strikes again, this time at his son's wedding. Eddie and Jamie had been a beloved couple by fans due to their smoldering chemistry and were given the cute ship name Jamco.
To Jamco.
Janko.
What's Jamco?
At last, at the end of season 9, their relationship has graduated to a full-on marriage. Frank's toast to their union exemplifies the equality of their partnership. His heartfelt speech also does justice to Eddie's character and her decision to walk herself down the aisle, and welcomes her officially to the Reagan family.
And I so look forward to seeing her in action as Jamie's life partner.
A fitting toast to a great new beginning for Eddie and Jamie.
We are so very glad and truly privileged to have you join us.
Number 3. Joe Hill's lineage. The death of their beloved son and brother Joe Reagan haunted the family. So it's a surprise when the Reagans discovered Joe had a son by Paula Hill, one that Joe didn't even know about and who was also named Joe.
Because your son, Joe, was his father.
Although Paula hid her son's connection to the Reagans, Joe Hill became a cop anyway. It's in the blood after all. Joe's welcome into the family has been unconditional, if not without awkwardness.
You didn't tell him.
It took a long while for Joe to grow used to being a Reagan, still keeping his Hill name. But there are few that can resist our favorite cop family, and the character quickly became a fan favorite and a welcome addition to the show.
It's perfect.
Number 2. Separate dinners. The tragedy of Linda continues. In addition to being kidnapped, Linda had to contend with violence at her place of work, the hospital. While caring for a wounded patient, Linda herself is shot by a gang member.
No! It's my wife! I know!
Fortunately, she survives and even makes it to the Reagans' weekly Sunday dinners via video call. What is getting shot compared to participating in the Reagan clan's tradition?
Linda, can you hear us okay?
It's fine. Frank?
The Reagans also thoughtfully send their usual dinner fare of takeout and red wine to Linda. This heartwarming moment truly shows the power of a loving family, even in the face of tragedy.
So you start.
Bless us, O Lord.
For these thy gifts, which we are about to receive of thy bounty.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Introducing the new Mrs. Reagan, because seeing Eddie at her first Reagan dinner is everything.
Well, since this morning, the future Mrs. Jameson Reagan.
What? Get out!
Frank learns to apologize, because even the wisest can be wrong sometimes.
I'm sorry this happened.
Me too.
Together in uniform, because seeing the family together in uniform is definitely a flex.
And I'd like us to join hands.
What? Really?
Yes.
Family tension, because even the best of families have their flaws.
Working on a Sunday, you getting anywhere?
A little bit. Really, it's fine.
Jimmy Buffett's guest turn, because it's Jimmy Buffett playing himself and an imposter.
Think you know why I stopped you, right?
I think on account of you think I'm Jimmy Buffett, I get that a lot.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Frank brings the Blue Templar to justice. Justice has never been so satisfying. Through his private investigation, Jamie Reagan finally discovers the shadowy organization behind Joe's death, the Blue Templar.
He was working with the FBI and investigating the Blue Templar.
Originally run by cops to investigate corruption, it quickly became an organization of corrupt cops themselves, now involved in drug dealing. When Joe Reagan threatened to expose their activities, they killed him. Once Jamie tells Frank, it is only a matter of time before he finally tracks the members down in a pub. In a gripping showdown, Frank confronts the members with one chilling line.
Which one of you killed my son?
The cops are arrested and the family goes to Joe's grave for closure. Though the cost was great, the Reagans getting justice makes for truly thrilling TV.
I'd like to think he was with us last night. I know he is always with me.
What other moment made you wish that you had that blue Reagan blood running through your veins? Let us know in the comments down below.
And great.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.